Here we go, county rivalry night out at Atlee High School as the Raiders host the Hanover Hawks in a tremendous county matchup. And here we go with your highlights from this big game. Atlee off to a good start in this one. That's Stephen Hurd hitting a three-pointer for the Raiders. And then Jarris Hendricks with the nice shot that falls in for two. And then Hendricks from way out coming up right here. He sinks a three-pointer. Lots of outside shooting early in this game. The Hawks would answer. Thomas McAndrew from the outside. He hits a three for the Hawks. And then Atlee's Brett Ayer coming up with a big basket. This was the silent night game at Atlee High School, and that's the shot that would break the silence. Atlee's 10th point, and the fans go absolutely insane. And check out the amazing turnout out there at Atlee High School. Just a great turnout for this big game. And then here we go back to your highlights. That's Andrew Foster hitting a big three-pointer for the Raiders. And then more outside shooting on the way. Robert Jenkins Jr. with a three for Atlee. Hanover hanging with the Raiders here. Zach Winston with the nice basket. And then Jenkins coming up with another nice shot right here. That's going to fall in for two more. And then Hanover's Alan Dabney coming up right here as he turns and makes the nice basket. And at the end of the first quarter, the Raiders would be ahead by 3 points. Now we're going to go to the second quarter. Hanover's Jason Wade with a nice shot right there for the Hawks. And then more Atlee on the way. Corey Osman with a nice basket for the Raiders. And that would be followed by Jarris Hendricks as he's going to take that one all the way to the hoop. And he's fouled on the play. Nice play from Jarris Hendricks right there. And then another well-executed play for the Raiders. Brett Ayer with the pass to Stephen Hurd. And that's in for a Raider basket. But more from Hanover coming up here. Alan Dabney with the nice shot for the Hawks. And then more outside shooting from the Raiders. Andrew Dadges with the three-point basket. Big play for the Raiders. Jason Wade coming up with the nice shot as he grabs that one and puts it up for the Hawks. And then Robert Jenkins Jr. with another nice basket for Atlee as he takes that one to the hoop. And then Dabney coming up here with two more for Hanover. That's a nice play. He had a big night. The Raiders would be ahead by 3 points at halftime, 38-35. Your score at the half. Let's go to the second half and see what would happen. That's Stephen Hurd with the pass to Jarris Hendricks, and he hits a three-pointer. And then Hanover's Jason Wade making a nice play right there for the Hanover Hawks. And then Hurd with another nice pass to Corey Osman, and that's a good play for the Atlee Raiders. And then how about some Atlee defense? Stephen Hurd with a tremendous play right there. Just a huge defensive play from Stephen Hurd. I think it deserves a slow-mo replay. Let's check that out one more time. Stephen Hurd with a big play and some nice defense for the Atlee Raiders, but Hanover would not quit. Jason Wade with a nice basket there for the Hawks, and then Alan Dabney with two more right there, but the Raiders would continue to make the big plays when they would need them. Andrew Foster with the basket for Atlee, and then Foster coming up with the pass to Jarris Hendricks, and that's in. Hendricks had 17 points in this game. Atlee would take a 6-point lead into the final quarter, and the Raiders would really step up here in the final corner. That's Stephen Hurd with the nice basket for Atlee, and then Ayer coming up here with the nice play, puts that one in, and he's fouled on that play. That's a tremendous play for the Atlee Raiders late in this game. And like I said, Atlee continuing to make the big plays here in the final quarter. That's Jenkins with another big basket. He finished the night with 17 points. Hendricks putting up two more right there. And the Atlee Raiders defeat the Hanover Hawks by a final score of 76-59. A huge win for Atlee. And we caught up with Robert Jenkins Jr. and Coach Reynolds at the end of this game.
In the first half, our special key throughout the year has been defense. Coach has been preaching, play better defense, play better defense. In the first half, we just completely played horrible defense. We just let them shoot layups, we just fouled them out, let them shoot free throws. So in the second half, I think it was a lot easier. When we stopped them, we go down, we were getting layup after layup and free throws.
They've got a really good young team, and that's where we had the advantage, is that we're senior dominated and junior dominated, whereas they have, Wade's probably their most talented player, and he's a sophomore. And I think that was the difference in the game, is that a little physically stronger, even though Dabney's a down low, but other than that, we were physically stronger at most positions. This was the biggest game any of these guys have ever played, and really, me as a coach here this late in the season, is not the significance of the game was not Hanover Atlee. The significance of the game was we're 8-8 and fighting for a playoff spot, and so it was really exciting on a lot of levels. And for our varsity guys, they've never had a game that big, and so to come out and Mr. Hanover does a great job of really promoting both at our pep rally, on the announcements, and like I was saying before, before is that for the last 22 years, Atlee basketball has not been a real drawing card. You know, we have all these great sports, but unfortunately, we've been, you know, not a team. You know, the county games, people come, and but this was even bigger. I mean, especially our crowd was incredible. It's the best crowd I've ever since I've been here.